Imagine a world where the seeds of democracy were just beginning to sprout, a world where civilization was taking a new shape, a world known as ancient Greece. In the cradle of Western civilization, nestled between the Ionian and Aegean seas, emerged a system of governance that would forever reshape human history. This story begins in Athens around the 5th century BC. Amidst a milieu of tyranny, an Athenian nobleman named Cleisthenes dared to challenge the status quo. Known as the father of Athenian democracy, Cleisthenes introduced a slew of reforms that saw every free male citizen of Athens, regardless of wealth or social status, participate in the political affairs of the city-state. This was a revolutionary concept, a direct democracy. Unlike today's representative democracies, where citizens elect officials to make decisions on their behalf, in ancient Athens, citizens were the decision-makers themselves. They gathered in the assembly, a forum which saw the coming together of thousands of Athenians to discuss, debate, and decide on public policies, laws, and even military strategies. An essential principle of this democracy was the concept of isonomia, meaning equality under the law. All citizens, regardless of their social or economic standing, had the same rights and were subject to the same laws. This was a radical departure from the norms of the day, where ruling was often the privilege of the few, the wealthy, or the aristocratic. One of the most fascinating aspects of Athenian democracy was the practice of ostracism. If a citizen was deemed harmful to the city-state, they could be exiled for a period of 10 years. This was done through a vote where each citizen wrote the name of the person they wished to ostracize on a piece of pottery, known as an ostracon. However, it's important to remember that this democracy was not as inclusive as our modern understanding of the term. Women, slaves, and foreigners were excluded from the political process. Despite these limitations, the principles of ancient Greek democracy had a profound influence on political philosophy and continue to shape our modern democratic systems. In conclusion, ancient Greece, particularly Athens, was a remarkable incubator of democracy. From the reforms of Cleisthenes to the inclusive discussions of the assembly, the practice of ostracism, and the principle of isonomia, the origins and principles of ancient Greek democracy offer a fascinating glimpse into the early evolution of governance. Despite its limitations and eventual decline, this Athenian experiment in direct democracy laid the foundations for democratic principles that continue to guide political systems worldwide. It's a testament to the enduring power of the people's voice in shaping the course of history.